What up, YouTube? So, I picked up Sins of the Prophets recently. I actually picked it up several years ago. Got it installed. I couldn't figure it out. I quit. I picked it up a couple months ago, tried it again, couldn't figure it out. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to figure this out because I really want to do this ship combat stuff. And so I started looking up research, started trying to figure it out, and I figured it out. I've been playing mainly UNSC. I've never even tried Covenant, but it's kind of a struggle. I figured out this Rookie's First map thing, and I eventually beat the Covenant on that, on easy difficulty, easy map, whatever. Because they start you off with 4 planets, and the more planets you have, the more resources you can get, whatever. So today, and these games can go for days at a time. I played this vast map, which has about, 117 planets, Master Chief number, and that took me like, I don't know how long, maybe 5 days, approximately 24 hours worth of, not 24, 17 hours worth of gaming. Anyway, whatever, I got that. I'm feeling confident. I'm like, you know what? Let me go up against the Covenant on a small map, relatively small map. It's got 22 planets on it. So I start the map. You know, I got those 3. I got my planet, and I got those 3 basic planets to your side. It's easier to colonize, beat the Ennies. So my phone stopped recording as I made that turn, and the phone fell, stopped recording for some reason. Anyway, I got the 3 planets. I beat the Ennies. Now I got 4 planets. I try to find another one, which is up the one way. I was talking about this, and I didn't realize my phone wasn't recording, so now it's anyway, I find a planet up to the right side. Looks like left to you. Actually, no. Anyway, find a planet going up to the right. It's more of an asteroid, little asteroid base type thing. And I go and get it, and I colonize. And after a couple minutes building up the infrastructure around there, there's a Covenant ship that comes in, just one. I'm like, okay, let me get my fleet. So I've got a few cruisers, I've got some Parises and Halcyons and stuff. I'm like, okay, let me go up there and Parises and Halcyons and stuff. It's about maybe 20 ships at this point. A couple of marathon cruisers. And I go up there and I start fighting. Start fighting the Covenant. They start sending in a few other ships. I start losing my ships. It's like, okay. And eventually I beat them. You know, that's fine. But my structures are, I'm a little bit in trouble. I'm a bit low on resources and a bit low on ships because I had to go back to my main base and send my ships up the way to reinforce. And it's a long drive to get up to that asteroid base. So I'm low on resources. I start trying to rebuild my fleet, selling other stuff to get the main resource, whatever, rebuilding my fleet. And next thing I know, more Covenant come in at the asteroid base. And I start trying to fight them, and I realize I'm losing a lot of ships. I need to fall back. Okay, count my losses. I lose that base, I'll reinforce, come back, hit them harder. I do so, build up my fleet a little bit more, and over on the left side, I see as a Covenant ship coming in and try to take that planet. It's like, okay, cool, 1 ship. I got a good number of ships. I can take care of that guy. So I send my fleet. Hold on a second. Let me show you how it goes. My fleet was still off on the right side planet. So they got to go from the right side planet down to the middle, up to this guy. And it might take a couple minutes to get there. It will take a couple minutes to get there. But as we do so, as I send my fleet down and over, I'm looking over here at this ship, see if they got any more reinforcements coming in. I see a notification saying, hey, your right side planet, we're coming for your right side planet. I look back over, it's like freaking 15 Covenant ships jumped in, wrecking my stuff. And my fleet, they're just kind of dutifully following orders, going down the thing, getting to the jump point before they go to the home planet and back up here. So I'm like, and they're already getting bombarded from behind by the Covenant fleet, but they're just following orders. I don't have any fighters in this map. Well, very few fighters. And the Covenant's got like 15 ships, 10, 15 ships, and like 40 fighters at this point. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. I turn around and I start trying to like saying, get them, kill these guys quickly, please kill these guys. And I go back to the home planet and I start trying to build fleets, build ships as fast as I can, but I'm low on resources. And I look back up over at my fleet on the right side, they're getting wrecked. Because, again, I got a few capital ships, a few of the big guys, and I don't have any Punics yet. I had the Halcyons, I had an Orion. Did I get any? Yeah, that's it. And those, in this game, they don't really carry fighters. So, yeah. And fighters, I'm realizing, can really affect the way a battle turns out. So, yeah. I'm trying to build ships, again, low on resources, so all I can really build are the Parises, which are those are the cheap frigates. And I try to get a couple of destroyers, a couple of Halcyons, Halberds in there. And I'm just getting whittled down. So the game doesn't tell you that you're losing ships of the line. They don't tell you that you're losing the Parises and the Stalwarts and the Halberds, but they tell you you're losing capital ships, which are, again, the Thanatoses, the Punics, the carriers, Orions, big cruisers, things like that. And I hear them say your capital ship is venting atmosphere, which means that it's taking damage, probably like half health. About 5 seconds later, it's like your capital ship's hull is critical, which means it's been destroyed. I'm like, crap, let me build another one. I go to the fleet building planet, and 10 seconds in, your capital ship's hull is critical. What? Literally, 8 seconds later, your capital ship's hull is critical. 3 capital ships down, I've got maybe 5. And they don't tell you when you're losing your ships of the line, so I know that my ships are being decimated. I look back up there, I got like 3 ships left. And the Covenant has like, what did I say, 15? Probably 10 ships left, and like 30 fighters still. So, yeah. And then I look back at the other planet on the left side, there's still like 1 or 2 ships over there bombarding my planet. No defenses. I couldn't even build a mat gun up there to try to take those guys out. And if I had, they'd send us fighters to destroy it. Because mat guns don't target fighters. So at this point, I got 4 planets. 2 of them are being destroyed. These 2 down here are my home planet, which is my shipbuilding planet. And this nothing planet has nothing behind it. It's just there for resources. And I have no ships. I have no resources to build more ships. And no time. So, yeah, I think that was just like a taste of how the UNSC felt against the Covenant. Hopeless, surrounded by desperation, surrounded by what the frick am I supposed to do? Are we supposed to do? Yeah. That's my experience with Sins of the Prophets. By the way, this whole game lasted like 20 minutes. So I started colonizing, and I lost in 20 minutes. A game that should take days. Yeah.